Hello, today we have Scott Monteith, the CEO of Avalon Advanced Materials, trading on the OTCQB under the ticker AVLNF. Scott, welcome back.
Well, thank you for having me back. I'm glad to be here.
Avalon, positioning itself at the center of North America's critical mineral supply chain with exposure to both lithium and rare earths. How rare is that combination, and why does it matter to investors?
It's very rare. Most mining companies specialize. Geology, processing, and the end markets are completely different for rare earths and lithium. Capturing both sides of electrification is what Avalon is trying to achieve through lithium, which is used for storage, and rare earth elements, which is used for energy conversion. Investors like being part of a secure domestic supply chain, and very few companies offer lithium rare earths in the North American jurisdiction with processing ambitions within the company.
Rare earths, Scott, essential for defense, electric vehicles, advanced tech. How does Avalon fit into reshoring, or perhaps in your case, friend shoring efforts?
It's a great question. Avalon is not just a mining story. We are part of the supply chain localization story. Uh, we represent a secure upstream resource, potential midstream processing hub, which we're looking to build in Thunder Bay and in the Northwest Territories. We're the Canadian anchor in a North American critical minerals ecosystem, and we are becoming a strategic node in rare earths independence for the West.
Scott, let's focus now on your Lake Superior Lithium Project. It shows very compelling economics, including a 48% internal rate of return and a $4.1 billion net present value. What gives you confidence in those numbers?
Our confidence in the numbers is coming from a combination of location, our unicorn of a property in Thunder Bay on Lake Superior, the modular design of the Metso system, and the midstream strategy that makes the model plausible. The structure of the project supports high returns and off-the-shelf components from Metso for a proven lithium hydroxide processing system, which will eventually be supported by a feasibility study, gives us confidence.
You're targeting updated economics and potential government funding. How meaningful could that be for accelerating development?
Very meaningful, but only if both pieces land together. Updated economics validates the asset, and the government funding stabilizes the risk and enables construction.
Scott, you mentioned Metso, and now that's a partnership that you've got. It's a global leader. There's also Sibelco. How do your relationships with Sibelco and Metso differentiate you from other junior developers?
Great question. Partnerships with the established industrial players that we have, like Sibelco and Metso, materially de-risk execution in ways that most juniors can't replicate. Avalon transitioning from a junior to an operator is key to the narrative. Through these partnerships, we're much closer to proving how and how fast we can work at scale.
Now, since stepping in as CEO, you've led a management and board refresh. What changes have you made that position Avalon for execution at this stage?
Another very good question. It's critical to our future as a company. We've rebuilt the management team to focus on execution and capital discipline. Very important for the company. Clear tightening of strategic focus at the leadership level is imperative, and the board refresh towards a technical, capital market, and strategic expertise was core to our strategy at the board.
Final question, Scott. What is the essential value proposition? Why should investors take an interest in Avalon right now?
A great closing question. Thank you. Avalon's shift into becoming a North American critical minerals midstream processor at a time when governments and industry are actively rebuilding supply chains is key. The investment case being that Avalon is transitioning from being a resource developer with assets to a strategic North American lithium and rare earth processing platform is also core to our strategy. We're positioned to benefit from the structural supply chain reshoring that Western governments are now emphasizing.
Scott, it is always good to hear from you. Great story. Thank you.
Thank you.